A little micro review. This is going to be Mason Pearson versus wet brush. So if you guys know what these are, obviously they're hair brushes, but they're very different price points. You can see, hopefully you can see, black on black background. Whose idea was that? They're around about the same size. The wet brush on the right retails for about $8. The Mason Pearson on the left, about $120. So about, I don't know, 12, 15 times more. So I've used both of these, and I think there's some difference, and I have a preference which may surprise you. But I will caveat this. They are different things, and I'll explain. My preference is this cheap $8 one. Maybe I need to use this one more to kind of get the most out of it. But this one, you can see it's got these little plastic bristles, whereas the Mason Pearson one has two sets of bristles. And that's why it's not a fair comparison. You've got these nylon white ones, and then you've got these black ball ones beneath them. So when you're brushing this one, it goes to the scalp quite easily, and then you can detangle. That's the main point of the wet brush. With the Mason Pearson one, it does something slightly different. You've got these longer ones to sort of detangle, but they only go to a certain depth before it hits the black ball bristles. So basically, it's an unfair comparison. So I'm going to go buy another one of these just with the nylons, and then I can do a fairer comparison. So they're for different things. This one, great for detangling. It's great, it's cheap. I actually bought a second one, so I could just throw it in travel luggage. This one at 120, a bit more reluctant to buy another one, but I did spend, I think it was $80 to get just this, the white nylon bristles. So, but they're for different things. This one, everyone seems to be fascinated by and thinks the most amazing hairbrush ever. It's a good brush. This is actually better value, I think. But what it does do, apparently, is to make your hair nice and shiny. So I think it's probably more if you've got longer hair, and you're going to get more out of it. But both lovely brushes. I'd recommend them both. If you want something budget, this wet brush is fantastic. If you really want to go deluxe and treat yourself, then the Mason Pearson. I think one of the other differences is there's no give here. You can see it doesn't flex. Whereas with the Mason Pearson brush, to make it a bit softer, there's a little hole somewhere, which basically means there's a little bit of flex. These are quite sharp, so I can't push it too hard. Anyway, that is the mini review of the wet brush versus the Mason Pearson brush. What do you guys think? Leave a note in the comments.